Good morning, bom dia. So today we are starting to clear out the ruin, which is quite exciting. And the first job is, this was just, I think in this side there were goats, and in the other side there were donkeys. So, so now we just have to clear out all the sort of rotten down straw and detritus, get down to the bedrock. Look, I'll show you, hang on. So here, so we have all this kind of rotten stuff, and we have fallen stone. That's going to be problematic. If you see here, the end of this principal beam is rotten. It's no longer, I thought it was in the wall. Okay, that is a problem, but we'll find a solution. And then underneath all this detritus is the bedrock, which we have to dig out. But we've got, we have the technology. So anyway, we're just starting to clear this out. Let's get on with it.
Oh. Mind the door.
Another one to add to the collection. Okay. So we're just getting buckets and buckets full of this, which is just beautiful. I'm pretty sure it's just rotted down goat poop. So this is the end of day one, and I tell you what, look at this. I'm starting to see how this place worked. So look, he had his animals in here, and all their pee-pee and all the water used to run out, and all the water that comes through the walls. So all the water you can see here, it's as wet as an otter's pocket here and here. So yeah, so all the water would run out under the door there, and then under the other side there. So now we've taken out the dividing wall here, and I'm just going to change the camera a minute, hang on. So if you look at this, this is the principal beam, which is a piece of eucalyptus, and my god, it's beautiful. So whatever happens, this is staying right here. It needs a bit of work doing to it to keep it there, but that will stay exactly where it is. And I'll make it work somehow. I'm not sure how. I may, because there's going to be a set of stairs coming down from the first floor here, down here, and then the plan is to have a casa de baño here, small bathroom in this corner, and then on the other side there will be a smaller bedroom with some bunk beds, and then obviously a door going outside, and then there'll be a bigger double bedroom here. So that's the plan. But I just wanted to kind of show you day one, some of the stonework. Now it's all sort of dusted off, brushed out, all the cobwebs are gone. Still got all this stuff. There's so much stuff. I mean, literally I've just been pushing the barrow all day. El burro, the donkey. But just some of these things are just, I mean, this is bedrock here. So this is bedrock here, and then obviously the stonework's been built up above here. But what's really interesting is over on this side, you can see that the floor is shooting in up under there. So the floor upstairs goes further that way, and obviously it stops here, which is kind of interesting. So it means that the footprint of this room down, or this room downstairs is smaller than the footprint of the space upstairs. And just spending a day in here clearing out. This is all bedrock, by the way. So this this is going to be it's going to be interesting tomorrow when we start actually trying to get some of this bedrock up so that we can get enough depth in for insulation and a concrete slab. We found some beautiful things like this. These hooks. They're like something for, have you ever seen that film Hostel? A bit like something from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I love them. Here's another one here. Another one of these hooks. And then you can kind of see all the floor up above. It's in pretty good condition, apart from obviously the bits where there's massive holes in it. It's absolutely rotten to it's because there's all the water's been pouring in the roof in this corner, so it's bad here. But all in all, and it's bad here, but all in all, it's in really good shape. I'm so excited about this restoration. This really is right up my street. And this, I mean, it's a massive space. I'm going to measure it out tomorrow. So on day 2, I'll give you some sort of measurements as to how big it is. And also spending some time in here, it's kind of, so hang on a second. And also spending some time in here, right, look, if I stand right in this corner, you can see how big it is. It's massive! Look at this! Woohoo! Yeah, so I've sussed out why this has got an urban license. So he had, whoever lived here originally, when this house was originally built, he had his goats in this half, his donkey in this half, and then he lived in the space up above. And that was his living area upstairs. That's how this house worked. And I've sussed that out today. Literally, I sussed it out today that his living space was the first floor, their living space was the first floor, and down here was for the animals. I just want to show you this as well, which is just, I mean, this is like the footings, but like it's made from here, but it's carved out of a huge, it's just carved into the bedrock. It's huge, and it comes all the way around here, this massive slab of carved bedrock, which is the foundations, the footings for my house. I love this house. I so love this house. And another interesting thing, I don't know whether you can see this, but look, this is the hinge for the door, and it's carved in to the lintel. You see that? And that creates the hinge. And I imagine this door is really quite old, and unfortunately it's not going to be good enough for accommodation. But look, that's the hinge of the door. So anyway, that's the end of day 1 in here, folks, and I am buzzing. Okay, let's see you tomorrow on day 2. See you later, folks. So this one closest to us is Rui big balls, and the other one we've never seen before. But we thought Rui had gone away. We hadn't seen Rui since we've been back. But they're looking really, really thin, and we had some cat food left over from Fragger, so we just fed them. But they are absolutely starving, you can see. But anyway, they know where they've got a meal now, so they can come and get some more off us. Poor little blighters. Hi folks, so we've finished clearing out the basement in the ruin. It's all swept out, and now what we're left with is this bedrock. So we needed to find a breaker. I've got, you'd have seen earlier in one of our previous videos, I've got a small 2 kilogram Bosch breaker, but for the job in hand we need anyway, so we needed a bigger machine to break out the floor. And I've got a Hilti TE7, which is I think about a 5 kilo breaker in the UK. But I had to find something here in Portugal because we still can't bring our stuff over because we still haven't got the biometric cards for our residency finished yet. So this is what I found in a small shop in Villanova de Juarez. And I went to go and buy the Bosch GBH540D, which has two functions. It has a chisel function and a drill function, and they said to me that they had this Milwaukee which came with a free 9-inch grinder, and they both had very similar specifications. So what I'm going to do is, this is just a quick, I'm just going to show you the machine on this channel, Destino, and if you want a more in-depth review, then go over to our other channel, which is Big Boys Toys with Kismet Construction. So you can get a full review over there. But this is, it's a beastie, and I mean it's a 1300 watt machine. It's got 8.4 joules of impact blow on the hammer function. It's 6.3 kilograms. It weighs 6.3. It's a 6.3 kilogram breaker, and it was pretty cheap in comparison to the others that were available. It has this auto vibration handle, so this moves sort of in and out. This is another side handle, which is also anti-vibration to reduce white knuckle, it's called, which is the use of prolonged use of power tools. And this can also drill in, it can drill 40mm holes in concrete. It's got a big boys hammer drill setting and a smaller boys hammer drill setting. So why are you shaking your head to that?
That's the girls saying, isn't it?
Is it the girls saying? Okay. But anyway, it's got the full 8.5 joules. I don't know what the joule setting would be for the lower setting. And then we've got this this chisel piece, which I think is going to be great for cutting into the bedrock. So anyway, shall we get this thing powered up and see how it cuts through the bedrock in here? Okay, so the room, we finished clearing the room. Then we started gunning off the bedrock floor so we can get it low enough for 100mm insulation, a French drain and a concrete slab. So so that's what we've been doing today and we'll be doing tomorrow. But as you can see, the machine that we invested in is worth its weight in gold. My God, this machine is absolutely brilliant. If you want to see the full review, then go over to Big Boys Toys with Kismet Construction, where I'm going to do a full review of this piece of wonderful kit. And I'll kind of do a comparison to other drills that I own that do a similar job. Okay, so this is where we are with the ruin. One thing Sarah noticed. Sarah, do you want to come and talk about what you noticed today?
I kind of figured that at some point there probably has been like a, I don't know, raised floor or some kind of platform area. I don't know what.
Yeah.
But these holes kind of correspond with holes on that side, though that one doesn't.
Okay, so there's holes here that you think, yeah. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there, yeah. And there. And they look, you think that there's some sort of raised platform here at some point in the past.
Yeah, well, quite possibly.
Maybe a raised, who knows? If anybody has any ideas, then please leave a comment down below on what you think these holes used to be at one point in time.
Maybe some sort of floor above the bedrock bit.
Maybe. Yeah, any ideas, then leave a comment down below. So anyway, that's where we are.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah nearly hung herself on the hook there. Bit of a Portugal chainsaw massacre.
It's going to be a nightmare digging this out.
Enchada. If you use an enchada, it will be
yeah,
a dream.
It's very splitty rock, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, this is it. It's exactly the same. What kind of rock did they build schist houses with?
Quartzite.
Quartzite. I think it's some sort of quartzite because it's very soft.
As you pick it up, it kind of splits, and it's very.
Bring a piece over. There we go. So it's kind of claggy,
yeah, look,
muddy, clayey.
Kind of crumbles.
Which is an absolute godsend because we were worried that it was going to be a real nightmare trying to break this out. But actually, it's been pretty easy.
Bloody heavy though.
It is. It's incredibly dense and incredibly heavy. So 2 buckets, and you're literally just dead by the time you get it up to the top where the it's all going up to be part of the.
Of course, it's all going uphill.
Of course, it's going uphill because that's the way things are here.
Unless anybody local wants some rubble, then please.
But we want the rubble.
Yeah, no, they can take it.
No, we want the rubble. Anyway, okay, folks. So so that's where we are with the ruin. Incredibly fast progress. This slab is going to be in the French drain, the slab, and everything is going to be in before we leave. Another thing we have to do is because so this principal beam here, which we want to keep, it's absolutely stunning. That's going to be cleaned up and a feature of this house. But at this end, it's rotted. The end that obviously went into the wall is rotted. So I need to build what's called a corbel, which will then pick this up, which will be attached to this wall. Yeah, so there's going to be a corbel that's going to pick up this end of this beam, and I think I'm going to put a corbel in that end as well, just to be sure, so that it's got something extra picking it up. And then once that corbel's in, or a concrete pillar, potentially concrete pillar going all the way down here with rebar resined into the stonework, then we can take out this pole and this pad stone that's holding up this pillar. So, been a good day, eh, Miss Sarah?
It's been good.
So there we have it, first week. What I'm going to do tomorrow, if the rain isn't too bad, is just take out that high point there and some of the high points around the outside. I've got to dig in a trench for a French drain around the outside as well, all the way around the outside, and then exiting under both doors. And then I'm going to start pegging it out for levels. Actually, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to peg it out because it's bedrock, so how am I going to drive it? Am I going to try? Maybe rebar. Maybe I could hammer in rebar. Now there's an idea. Get some levels in. Anyway, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, can you please like, comment, share and subscribe? Wait a bomb. My God, look at me. What a mess. I have been firing a Kanga all day. So anyway folks, I'll see you next week. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.